Yeah, man. And we back with another one. Y'all don't forget to hit that like. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna subscribe. Uh, God is good. Seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things should be added to you. Seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things should be added to you. And we back with another random thoughts, right? Man, remember I told y'all when I first started, before I started my channel, I used to do random thoughts on Facebook, which y'all can go follow me on Facebook at John Poohman Mays. John Poohman Mays, and that's Mayes, right? But yeah, right, and I basically do the random thoughts, right? And I basically used to like just speak on different topic things that I go through, things that 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 I might just talk to myself about, things I might be thinking about, different topics. And, you know what I'm saying? I ain't on that Diddy, that Diddy, hey, you get what you got. Know that things will come to the light. What you do in the dark will eventually come to the light. So you just gotta deal. Hey, you gotta deal with your consequence, knowing that you know they on a different level. So more things that you do will be in the in the light. So you have to be careful how you handle situations, man. Knowing that, hey, never know. It's definitely the world that we living in now. Cameras everywhere. Man, you got to be careful what you're doing. Understand? Which I know I don't really like talk on celebrity talk and stuff like that. I use it, implement in my videos, but other than that, I ain't doing all that talking on that. You feel me? Understand? Right? So look, right? So just be mindful of knowing that this is spiritual warfare. Uh, you know, and I want to talk about like one of the things, because this was what I had been seeing lately. I want to say for the past maybe week now, I've been seeing just like people believing in roots and that sorcery, you know, that witchcraft, knowing that is Satan. Understand? Knowing that is Satan, knowing that you have to actually believe in it in order for you to actually in order for it to actually have a root on you. You have to believe. You have to believe in it. See me, I know of it and know that is real, but I don't believe. I don't too much believe, like really believe in it. You know what I'm saying? I put my faith in God. I put my trust in God. So whatever you may wish upon my life, or wish that you might feel that will happen to me, not gonna happen to me, because God not gonna let you do it to me. God not gonna let it happen. God gonna intervene because He done showed Himself more than one occasion. So, I like I say, man, you gotta really believe in that. You gotta really believe in that, and actually believe that takes a hold actually on your life. Understand? So just know that, man. It's about what you believe in. So, but my faith is more. My faith more than I actually believe on that. So you wish what you want to wish upon me, but it will not prosper if God don't want it to prosper. If God don't want it to happen, it's not gonna happen. Understand? If it's not in His will for it to happen to me, it's not gonna happen. And that's just how I live my life. How I live my life, and that's how I'm gonna live my life, on how I approach anything going forward. Understand? So I done did too much. I done did too much. My good outweigh my bad. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not worried about, what I'm saying, bad karma and all that stuff coming to me because I done reaped a lot of good. I done sown a lot of good. Cause y'all don't never know when y'all gonna need that good sowing. I want to say that too. Y'all ain't never know when y'all gonna need that good sowing. You feel me? Then you gonna need that good reaping. So you gotta be careful on how you treat people and how you actually interact with people. Treat people with respect. You know what I'm saying? Understand? Because you never know when you gonna need some of that good reaping to come back around. Understand? Right? But that was definitely something. 'Cause I had seen a couple of my homegirls, post some of that too. It's just about that root stuff. You see what I'm saying? Like I said, it only takes effect when you actually believe in it and you believe that it'll happen to you. I don't I know of it and know and believe that you know what I'm saying, and know that it's real as far as from what people say. But me honestly actually really believing in it and feel that somebody can actually do it to me, nah, man. We believe in Jesus Christ over here. Understand? We believe in Jesus Christ, and we believe that all things happen for a reason. You feel what I'm saying? So you would say, cause I had partners who I grew up with, who said they went to visit the root lady and all that stuff like that, and they got them out of prison and they was able to beat the case. And you know what I'm saying, I done seen these people FaceTime and things like that, and they was able to come home and do what they do and things like that. But you gotta ask yourself, man, that's the Lord, man. That's the Lord, man. I'm trying to tell you. But believing in that witchcraft is sorcery, witchcraft, magistry, like I say, all that stuff right there, man, that's Satan. Understand? Right? But shout out to my people, man. Shout out to my people. Shout out to my brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? My brothers and sisters in Christ. I ain't talking about just my physically like blood. I'm talking about my brothers and sisters who believe in the same thing I believe in, who believes in Jesus Christ. Understand? Because you have to fellowship with, you know, like-minded people, just people that actually believe in some of the things. They don't believe in everything, but those who actually strive to know Jesus Christ and believe what's in their Bible. I ain't talking about going off your own understanding. I'm talking about actually believing what's in the Bible. So a lot of people claim they're Christian, but they don't believe what's in the Bible. You got to believe what's in the Bible, man. You can't go off your own understanding. For God tell us that our thoughts are not his thoughts. Neither our ways are his ways. So knowing that his ways are not your ways. His thoughts are not your thoughts. It's either God way or no way. Come on, man. I'm trying to tell you. But that comes with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. See, when you have wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, a lot of things that you think about will hurt you, knowing that you sometimes you wish you didn't know, but you know now. Ain't no turning back. This is what I asked. This is what I asked for a long time. I thirst and I hunger after this. You see what I'm saying? It's what I asked for. So I'd be very ungrateful to against God to, want to rebuke the knowledge, the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that He had gave me and opened up my understanding. Understand? I ain't talking about revealed revelation to me, just opened up my understanding. Right? Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all don't be afraid to hit. You know what I'm saying? Leave a comment down there. You feel me? Don't be afraid to say what's up, Pooh, man. You feel me? Don't be afraid, do what's up on your heart. You feel me? Do whatever that's on your heart. You know, let me see something, y'all. Please highlight, share. Start a push. Top share, live share, super share. and support your child in even more ways. Okay. But look, y'all, understand, right? So back to it. So, and like I told y'all, these be random thoughts, these be things that I think about. So if y'all kind of see me all over the place, that's how the random thoughts work. When y'all just see me just talking about different conversations and different topics, I just be, these things that I think about, right? So, and I'm doing this for myself that didn't never see me go live. Saying my first time going live, you know, y'all hit that like. You feel me? Show me that y'all like what I'm doing. Y'all might want to see me do more lives. You see what I'm saying? More streams. Uh, Knowing that as the channel grow, you know, like I say, it's a brotherhood, man. Like I told y'all, man, as we bring senior retention in, as we bring senior retention in, you feel me? And us in this niche, this tight niche community of senior retention, and we retaining, we motivating each other, you know. Fuck. Hey now, come on. We'll be a fly here right now. Hold on, y'all. We'll be in here right now. Messing with me while I'm trying to do my video. You feel me? All right, now look. So now as you go, now uh moving forward, just retaining, we getting our bodies right. Like I told y'all, man, I used to be 145. All right, see it right here, y'all. Hold on, y'all. We'll call that one. But look, but like I say, like, I was 145, right? But I'm like 165 right now and going up. I really want to get to like 170, maybe like 180. You know what I'm saying? But I'm noticing that I'm getting more bigger. You see what I'm saying? I'm getting more bigger, like my figure showing more to the point that, I got my chest coming out. You feel me, y'all? Like, you feel good. You look good you feel how you feel. You see what I'm saying? And you look how you look. Understand? Right? But getting your body right, getting find different skin regimens, get your skin right, you know, still making the payments to get my mouth right. You feel me? See, a lot of cats like to walk around here and they'll live a whole life without getting their mouth done. Teeth will be all messed up just for the rest of their life because they feel like you can't fix it or you can't fix it or you can't do nothing about it. But I'm here to tell you that you can make payments on your mouth. Understand? You know, you can make payments on your mouth and you can fix your teeth. Understand? You don't have to keep walking out here and just be around here the same way that people make car payments on like credit. Uh, you might be making payments on putting stuff on layaway. You might be making payments on like car payments, and different payments on certain things that you might be paying on, right? That you can make payments on, right? Just know that you can make those same payments on your mouth. You see what I'm saying? So it might take you a while. It might take you 3 weeks, 3 years. It might take you 4 years. It might take you 5 years. But long as you make an effort to try to fix your mouth, man, that's what matters. Because you got to think about it. Your appearance on what people see. People see your face, and people seeing your mouth. So you have to be aware of that. See me, my confidence is up. Have like it's what I'm saying, on 10, but just know that with certain women I might lose some points about my mouth not being the way that it's supposed to be. You see what I'm saying? But I don't let that stop me. I just always continue to show confidence because I know that certain females are still mess with me, but I know that I know that it'll still be that certain level of female that I might want that might not want to mess with me because she might not feel like you know what I'm saying, because she might feel like I might not take care of myself like I really do. Because like I said, you got to understand that your teeth in your mouth is a important part of your appearance. So you got to keep your appearance up, fellas. Don't let yourself slip away. You feel me? I was at a time where I let myself slip away, and I can't get. I'm back in action. If I tell y'all this is real action, no moving. Understand? So get yourself right, take care of your hygiene, get your skin right, get your mouth right. You feel what I'm saying? And just keep yourself trimmed up and nice. You feel what I'm saying? Understand? Know that women love a man that keep himself up and keep himself together, right? So that's why I tell y'all, I ain't no different than y'all. I go through struggles just like y'all. I say I fight through vices just like y'all. Understand, right? We all, so everybody's struggles differ through, each other, just through different people. You know what I'm saying? We all humans. Our struggles differ through each other, right? Uh, Another thing I think I was seeing, right, but I did it on another when I was saying the video I did, and I was like, oh no, matter of fact, before I talk on that, let me tell y'all about what I did yesterday, right? Now, y'all know I be on my Sabbaths. You know what I'm saying? I get my Sabbaths to guard, right? But it's a couple things that I had to handle, right? So, so I went to Pep Boys, and anybody that know Pep Boys know that Pep Boys fits on cars. So they do as far as auto work, and you get your oil change and things like that. Yesterday, right? So I take the car to Pep Boys because Pep Boys is the one-stop shop, right? So they basically got everything there. They can order what they want to order. Look, the fly just chilling, y'all. It ain't even bother me, it's just chilling, right? So I'm gonna let it stay right there too. I'm gonna let it stay right there just because it ain't bothering me, right? So look, so I go to Pep Boys get some work done, right? But kind of find out I needed my battery was weak. I needed a new a timing belt, a driving belt, whatever the timing belt, a driving belt. I think that's what they call. Uh, and I and I needed some coils, cause my car was doing lot of like jerking. It was jerking a little bit, but then when you cut on the AC, it's jerking even harder, right? So I had to get my coils done as far as get the tune up done over, cause I had already got a tune up done before, but I guess the dude who did it, he didn't do it right, cause I needed the coils right now, bam. So so the dude, when they doing it, he sent me the first thing that he put up there. He was like, "You need a new belt. You need a belt." But he didn't give me no time frame. I'm thinking that I could probably be able to come back and fix the belt, maybe like 2 or 3 weeks. I thought I had a little time to fix the belt, right? So I'm like, man, I'm trying to just figure out. But even though he had that sitting at the top of the list, and then I think he had the battery, the next thing, because they had as you go down the list, it showed the belt, then the battery, and then I think it had something else. It had something else. Something about my windshield wiper things, right? So I'm like, man, I'm not good with cars. I know a little something, but I ain't that good with cars. So I'm just like, man, what do you think I need to get done first? Like, what you think I need to get done first? And dude was like, first he was like, nah, we're not gonna really even worry about the belt. He like, we're not gonna worry about the belt. He was like, well, let's just kind of just take care of the course. Cause I was asking him what was the jump, what was why I was jumping, right? So he was like, we'll just fish the coils, right? So they fished the coils, bam. So I leave. So after that, I leave. Um, Still knowing that the battery, cause I'm thinking that the battery, just kind of jump back up. You know what I'm saying? Once you ride for a minute, I can build the battery back up. You feel what I'm saying? But they were saying that it was just, but I didn't know it was done for like that. They didn't even really. They just said it was weak, but they didn't give it to me like break it down to like, yeah, your battery is weak. 9 times 10, if you leave, it gonna give out on you. Man, I promise y'all, man, I left, man. I made my auntie stayed maybe like 15 minutes, probably 15 minutes. I made it to my auntie house. I kid y'all not, right? I let my cousin wash my car, right? And I was finna just go back home. I let my cousin wash my car. Do y'all know when cause I left the car on. So do y'all know? Oh, and another thing, right? Another thing, my power steering. I had a small. I was getting a leak from that, but it wasn't that bad, right? So I had a little time to kind of do what I had to do to get the money up to fix that, right? So I kid y'all not, man. I get to my auntie house, man. I was finna take off because my cousin asked me to, as he got done washing the car, he was finna tell me to take around the corner, grab something real quick for him. Man, I promise y'all, man. Do y'all know I opened the as soon as I was finna pull off, the car just cut off on me just like that, right? Bam. So I'm like, oh, we opened the hood, man. Do y'all know the belt came straight off? Just like it's just like real wrapped up together, wrapped up, balled up together to the point we just pull it out like confetti. Like, you see what I'm saying? I'm like, whoa. I'm like, okay. I'm like, bam, right? But not knowing that then the battery gave out. The battery was already weak, so the battery gave out too. So I'm like, man, what the hell? So I'm like, I called Pep Boy, like, hey, man, I just came up there, whoop, whoop. But this what I'm saying, y'all, right? Now, the dude did tell me, the dude that who I'm actually going through the register, now he did tell me that, the belt was weak, but he didn't explain it to me like it was that weak. You feel what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, like that weak, because if that was the main point, 9 times 10, we could have just fished the belt and fished and got the battery. You see what I'm saying? I didn't know went in there and spent by 6 something. Yeah, I went in there spent by 6 something, y'all. So I'm like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? Even though I wanted to fix the jerking, but I had done been riding a little minute like that for a little minute, so I could have went probably a week or another week. I could have went another week till I got all the money to do it. You feel me? But he wasn't supposed to let me ride off with my belt like that. You feel what I'm saying? Knowing that, but just by me having the leak, so I guess it had to really hit that belt and then stribble it on up, right? So now, so I called them. I had to call my insurance to get them to tow the car right back up there. Cause I'm like, nah, man, I done spent good money. You know what I'm saying? I done spent good money with y'all, man. Y'all gotta do something about that. Cause if he knew that belt was weak like that, he should have just fished my belt off the whip. We should have just fished the belt and then got the battery. And then I could have, like I told you, it could have been another week. And I could have went with the jerk in another week. They came back and fished the coils. You know what I'm saying? It's the way of doing things. Right? Or we could have fished the power steering so it don't actually leak, right? But let me tell y'all how God work, man. God is good. Glory to God. Man, I go back up there, I chop it up with them, you feel me? Let them know what the situation is, whoop the whoop. Man, the folk gave me a free battery and belt. And then I gotta go back this week to fish the leak. To fish the power steering leak. Understand, man? But just know that for a minute, I started to get out my character. For a minute, I started to, cause I'm like, this the way I get to work. You feel me? I could have probably got me a rental, but that's extra work to do that. You know what I'm saying? And that's money that you got to constantly spend. You know what I'm saying? And then going through your insurance and stuff like that. But I stayed calm. And I did what I had to do, and the Lord showed up and showed out. Understand? That's why I tell y'all, man. The Lord say, put all your cares upon Him. Cause I wasn't finna stress about it, bro. Even though I was thinking about it, I wasn't finna stress about it. I was just thinking of ways how, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and put that favor out there. You feel me? Put that favor out there and get to work. Do what I gotta do. You see what I'm saying? But I wasn't finna stress about it. I wasn't finna cry about it. I wasn't finna do none of that. Hey, how we gonna get to work? How we gonna get to work? But I was willing to do what I had to do in order to get to where I had to get to. Understand? So I tell y'all, man, put all your cares upon God, for He care for you. I got a new battery and a belt. I didn't pay nothing. I know I paid I want to say maybe for almost three to $400 worth of work. I only had to pay $73. Come on, man. I just paid for his labor. He basically just said pay for his labor for him doing that. Got a new battery and belt. And finna go back next week and do the power steering so we can get that done. Cause I ain't have all the money to fix that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't rich. Hey man, I grind for mine. You feel what I'm saying? I grind for mine, and I do what I got to do. But I got other things that I take care of. I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I don't struggle, or just cause y'all see me be working around $1 million houses like I got it all. Nah, man. I still have bills and things that I have to take care of. Certain things don't get paid on time. Certain things got to be pushed back. Certain things, but they gonna get paid. But you just gotta when you actually out here and you actually paying bills, certain things gonna have to get pushed back. Certain things gonna have to get pushed to the side. Certain things might not get paid on time, but they will get paid. Understand? So, you know, but if I was like with paying it, then I would have had to move money from me paying on my credit. I would have had to move money from that, me paying on me paying to like my certain memberships and things that I had. I would have had to push all that to the side. I would have to take money from that. No, I got money in different accounts that come out different times of the month. You feel me? That I need to handle. So and that was just that about that 600-700 that I had, just that budget that I had to spend to get what I need done. I just couldn't let them do me like that, man, for real. But like I say, I give glory to God, knowing that God, handled the situation. You feel me? Can I get an amen? You feel me? If y'all are faithful with this, can I get an amen? Understand? Right? So that's my testimony, y'all. Understand? Put all your cares upon Him, for He care for you. You feel me? Because if I didn't have that favor, or if God didn't come through, then I would have been asked out, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. I would have been asked out. But God came through, and He showed me He came through. And like I say, that don't do nothing but push my faith even higher. That push my faith even more in Him, knowing that He gonna come through for me. See, He gonna show you with signs and wonders. Understand? If He don't reveal Himself, or you don't hear His voice, He will show Himself in signs and wonders. Come on, man. For y'all believing in 2 to 3 gods, man, listen, man. You're gonna be in for a big surprise when you look in that sky. When He say He'll ascend from heaven, He'll ascend in the sky, and every eye should see Him. Every eye should see Him. Y'all gonna be surprised when y'all only see one instead of them, or us. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all gonna be surprised. But that's my testimony, right? But moving on, like I say, man, these be random thoughts. These random thoughts. Like I said, things I go through, things that I be thinking about. Different situations, different topics, and stuff like that. But I try not to get caught up in the gossip and what they doing as far as the music industry and hip hop and all that stuff. I don't get caught in that, because that's not gonna get me into the kingdom. I can't get caught in the being a meddler, which is being a gossiper, and just putting my time into a lot of that stuff. Right? Understand? Right? So, shout out to the subscribers, man. You feel me? Shout out to my family. Shout out to retain. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm saying. Understand? Y'all know what time it is, man. Y'all don't be afraid, you know what I'm saying, to hit the comments. Write something, man. You give me some topics to talk about. Something that or if you want my opinion on something, a suggestion, you feel me? Don't be afraid to write it, you know what I'm saying, write it down, or whatever the situation is, you feel me? This is my first time on here, so I ain't gonna say that I really know how to work it like this. But I just decided to go and do it. So just like in the future, when I start going live and things like that, y'all will know. You know what I'm saying? I know what to do. But this is my first time going live, so I still got to learn how to work this, and how the kinks and ups and downs and things like that, how it work. But I just wanted y'all to see my face, man, knowing that I'm real. You know, hey, as real as it gonna get. You ain't gonna see no other albino like this. I promise you. You ain't gonna see no other albino like this. This weekend, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I really enjoyed this weekend, man, cause my mama here, right? And we really been like chopping it up. Like me and mama really been chopping it up, man. Uh, like being on some real, like some things, some family things that most family wouldn't talk about, that they'll try to push under the rug. Like we really been like really like going in on it. You feel what I'm saying? And I ain't never had this type of talk with my mama, but that just let me know that she believe in truth just like me, and she believe that things need to be talked about, because everybody just kind of just be going with the wind, and don't want to talk about things that need to be talked about. It don't, because they don't want to deal with, some people don't like uh confrontations, and some people don't like to deal with certain things. They just want to brush a lot of things under the rug. Man, you got to talk about stuff, because that's how you gonna get over it. That's how you gonna be able to deal with it. Instead of us, like, don't get me wrong, I believe, therapy is good. You feel me? I be like, I just releasing that baggage and that weight on your shoulders, telling somebody about it. I believe in that, but sometimes you can just talk to people. Don't be afraid. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to talk to people, even if sometimes they might use it against you. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta get it off. I ain't saying just tell anybody, but just like, but it gotta be somebody who you know that you feel that you could tell. Like that just I never forget. I'm gonna be all the way 1,000 with y'all, man. I never forget, right? See, because you gotta tell somebody eventually. But I never remember I remember the first time, right? Cause everybody like to quote unquote be too goody two shoes, like don't things happen. But I never forget, man, when I had first what that was when I first I'm trying to think what that time was. Cause it had been a little minute. It had been a little minute. But I'm trying to think exactly what I had. Cause I was a wild boy, man. I tell y'all, man. That's why I tell y'all, put that discipline, put that put that discipline. But I remember the first time. So a lot of people don't like to talk about this, but I talk about it. But I remember the first time I caught gonorrhea, right? I was out here, man. I'm real. I was out here. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Let's just be all the way 1,000 about it. We ain't gonna sugarcoat it. And like I was like, damn. I like damn, cause I ain't never had it before, right? So I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, I'm burning. I'm like, man, whoa, damn, I'm burning this shit. Fuck, yeah. Like, man, who they, what they, you know what I'm saying? But the one girl who I know, cause I wasn't doing nothing at that time, but I know I had done been doing a lot of shit. But at that time, I was really kind of focusing on one girl at that time. So when I had done caught it, I kind of knew who it was that actually gave it to me. And I just called and I was like, man, hey man, I like, man, you need to go get yourself checked out. You feel me? She was like, well, I was like, man, I got found out I got gonorrhea. And she was like, well, you ain't get it from me. I'm like, man, I know I got it from you, man. Don't even play like I ain't get it from you. And I'm just telling you because some people don't like to. Some people just sugarcoat that under bread. See, a lot of see this is what I learned. See, females, they don't even be knowing that they be having it. See what I'm saying? See, men, we get hit with that instantly. Like that hit us instantly. Like you can have sex with a female and get that shit in like 3 days. You'll be burning 4 days if you don't, you know what I'm saying, you don't deal with it or whatever the situation is. But I was moving reckless out here, y'all. I'm trying to tell you, I was moving reckless. And I caught it. You see what I'm saying? Good thing I caught something that was curable. You feel me? Good thing I caught something that was curable, but like for real, bro, I like I was out here reckless with it. You feel me? And that's why I had to learn to put discipline on myself, man, because I was out here and then definitely use condoms because everybody went right. But come to find out, but I ended up finding out later on she was still, you know what I'm saying, moving around effing with her baby daddy and all that. See, because you be never knowing what people be doing behind your back. Understand, we weren't together or nothing. You see what I'm saying? But if she was something that I was taking down here and there, and I know I wasn't doing nothing with nobody else at that time. So she was the only one that I was taking down. You feel me? So, come to find out she was still messing with her baby daddy. So I believe that she probably, you know what I'm saying? He probably the one that gave it to her. But it ended up coming to me. You feel what I'm saying? So, I had to go ahead and that's when I really had started to look at, look at things like, yeah, boy, you can catch that stuff now. You feel what I'm saying? Because I ain't never had it. Like, I always, that I ain't never had that. So when I finally had done caught that shit, man, I'm like, whoa. I'm like, better slow down. Better, and that's when I started to look at females, like, look at who I'm dealing with, like, how she carry herself, you know what I'm saying? Like, is she an outgoing person? Do she like to be around men all the time? Like how thirsty she is. Like I always just sit up and observe. And then like I say, when you get to that point, you know what I'm saying, you'll start to realize that certain females, they like I say, they don't realize that they have it. Cause like I told, we catch it instantly. Like 2 or 3 days. You know what I'm saying? 2 or 3 days if it hits you. You feel me? And it'll hit up, but they can go like months, 3 months, and not know that they actually have it. So I just told her to go and get herself checked out. You know what I'm saying? Cats wouldn't have most cats wouldn't have, saying the confidence to tell them because they'll be worried about what she gonna say or if they got it. But just good thing that we was able to get something that was clear. You know what I'm saying? Thank God it wasn't AIDS or nothing like that. You feel what I'm saying? So just but I had told my sister. You know what I'm saying? See, I ain't tell no bunch of people. I told my sister somebody who I go and I confide in. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't tell my mama. I ain't tell my daddy or nothing like that. I told my sister somebody who I trust and I confide in. Now she ended up telling my mama. You feel me? She ended up telling my mama. You see, but at the same time, I just told somebody who I confide in. So you always gotta have that person who you confide in and who you can go talk to. You feel me? So but me just saying that just to say, man, y'all be careful. Wrap it up, knowing that you're dealing with different spirits out here. So you never know what the next person doing behind your back when you're not messing with. So be careful, man. When y'all raw dogging these females, fellas, understand. When I tell y'all, retain, understand, get to know people. That's why I say retention is so important. Is because and when you're dealing with females, you're not just thinking lustfully and want to have sex with them so fast. You get to know the mind. See, if I would have got to know her and how she moved, that would never happen to me. You see what I'm saying? Understand? Because 9 times 10, it would eventually show. It would eventually show that she was dealing with somebody else. It would eventually show that she was probably still dealing with her baby daddy. It would have showed that how she carried herself, depending on how thirsty she wanted to have sex with me and things like that. You see what I'm saying? So you just know that people will show their true colors in due time. Let's just go ahead and put it like that. Just know that people will show their colors in due time. For man, y'all not tuned into that Reds are gonna get, man. Them random thoughts, understand? I appreciate y'all. Understand that, uh, uh, people, people gonna do what they wanna do. So you have to let them do what they wanna do so they can show you what they rather do. Understand? Right? And y'all wouldn't even lie. I see this fly like in front of me. It's sitting on like a little kid thing, but it ain't even bothering me. It's just like just sitting there, like it's looking at me too. And you gotta think about it. A fly most of the time just sit there and fly around you and be kind of like messing with you. But I'm telling y'all, man, when you on semen retention, even animals like just insects, things act different towards you. Remember, you moving in a different energy. So just know that person, place, and things act different around you, man. Like when I say it's still ain't even moving, you expect it to be flying around my head right now. Just keep flying around my head. But it's sitting still right in front of me. Sitting still to the point it look like it's just looking at me, listening to me. Understand? I'm telling y'all, man. So just be mindful, man. Be mindful knowing that this self-discipline journey is powerful, man. Knowing that you retaining your seed is powerful. Knowing that you learning to put self-discipline on yourself is powerful. Knowing that seed retention by itself is powerful, man. Powerful, man. You're doing something very powerful, something that's very spiritual, because you tapping into abstaining from fornication. So you're practicing celibacy. So that's very powerful. Come on, man. And definitely moving around, practicing celibacy in a generation we living in right now. Oh man, you set apart. You set apart. You're not doing what everybody doing because you got to think about it. Look, you got to think about it that everybody is not practicing celibacy. Everybody is not practicing abstaining from sex or abstaining from fornication. Nah, man. Everybody, people out here having sex. Like, understand. Like, having more of it. I think I had just read something. I was listening to something. I forget where I was listening to it at. But they was like in Tallahassee, Florida. They the HIV, I think chlamydia or something, chlamydia or gonorrhea or something had spiked up the numbers had done spiked up. You feel me? Because hey, they're having sex more than ever. You gotta think about it. Even when you scroll down your Facebook, you scrolling down your Instagram, people is having sex, man. That you down there seeing naked pictures. I understand. See, and I definitely get it, fellas. Y'all gotta understand. I definitely get it. When we scrolling down and you seeing down there naked pictures Every time you scroll down your Facebook, you seeing naked pictures and things like that, man. That shit take a toll on you. That's why I try to tell you, you got to build yourself up more spiritually so you're able to look past that thing. I'm not saying that I might not see something that I don't like. Of course, I'm gonna see something that I like, but you sitting there and you thinking about what you want to do to it in your head and stuff like that. You gotta switch that up, man. Understand? You gotta switch it up. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be able to do things different, abstain from that. You know what I'm saying? Look past it because that's the world that we living in right now. That's the world we living in. And then you gotta definitely realize that we living in a time right now that, that everybody is watching corn. Like people is watching it. People's on it, you know what I'm saying? And I know this because, you know, that's one of Satan's agendas. You see what I'm saying? To keep us, and it's very demonic. You feel me? For to keep us watching as far as doing wrong, certain different corn that you watching and stuff like that. And then y'all always remember this, fellas. Y'all think that we be the ones that's just watching corn. No, y'all gotta understand that women watch corn too. And a lot of them play with their roles and things like that. Which we can't compete with that, fellas. We can't compete with no roles, man. Understand? As good as I know, as good as I know what I'm doing, I can't compete with no roles. You see what I'm saying? So y'all gotta understand that, and that takes a toll on them too, cause they be wondering why men can't pleasure them, like when they using the role so much. So when you actually get a man to come in and then he don't pleasure you or get you to that point, it's because he can't compete with the roles. He can't compete with that roles do. Understand? And then sometimes you can desensitize yourself to the role so much to the point that you actually get the real thing, and it won't do it for you. She wonder why she can't climax. She wonder why she can't come. It's because she done desensitized herself to the point that only that roles can fulfill her. So you could be doing it right, but it just don't get her to that point because she's so used to using the roles. Understand, fellas? So just be mindful when women be playing with the toys around you and things like that. You feel me? Like it's ways of doing it. Understand? It's ways of doing it, but knowing that sex is sacred. It's not meant for people to see other people nakedness. It's demonic. Understand? So, like I tell y'all, man, but I can sit there, like I said, y'all, man, I can sit there and chop it up with y'all forever, man. Feel me? And give y'all a lot of game. But like I say, this is the first live. This is the first live. Shout out to and I want to get just a couple of shout outs, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to One Mind. Shout out to B Boss. I think it's Morgan. I think it's Morgan. Shout out to 510 Fitness. I think that's his name. Shout out Mike. Shout out AR. Shout out, I think it's the Wicks. I think that's how you pronounce it, the Wicks. But he said some real stuff. He was just like, that's how he had that read across my channel when I was basically speaking on the 1%. You know what I'm saying? And they wonder why it went many viral the way it did because, I was on there speaking nothing but fast. We the 1%. Sin retention is 1%. I'm trying to tell y'all. You're not gonna find a lot of men on here. You might can find a lot of guys probably speaking on it, but when you really look at the overall, just the world, man, we a tight knit community, man. Like it ain't many, man. It ain't many on this journey, man, that's actually practicing it and actually doing it and actually, pushing it to the forefront that other people will see it. So, just be mindful, man, that you're doing something that's very powerful. You're doing something that's very inspirational. You're doing something that's very go against the grainish. You're doing something that's like, that's just against all odds. And be proud of yourself. Be proud of yourself. You feel me? Look, there you go, see. All right, man, but I ain't gonna take up y'all time, man. Like I said, this is rare as it gonna get. Random thoughts. I'm gonna start doing this a lot more. Y'all don't be afraid to, leave comments, things that y'all might want me to talk about. Y'all might want my opinion on some, my suggestion. You know what I'm saying? Be mindful you know, that Satan is on it just at an all-time high on attack. You know, for the Bible tells us be sober, be vigilant, for your adversary, the devil, is as a roaring lion seeking to who he may devour. So y'all have to understand that, you know, build yourself up spiritually so you'll have spiritual stamina to see the temptation and know when Satan strike. You see what I'm saying? Because you're knowing when other people walking in their lower vibration and you're around them, knowing that when you enter your lower vibration, you will give in to the certain temptation, or knowing that he's set to destroy peace, destroy your peace, distractions, things that, you know, get you off guard, things that take you off from seeking God. Understand, right? So be mindful. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of y'all, man. Y'all keep retaining. Y'all keep being great. Don't let nobody deny y'all. Don't let nobody belittle y'all. Don't let nobody put y'all down. Knowing that y'all are great. Knowing that y'all, you know, knowing that y'all are everything that other people want to be. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that y'all are, you know, knowing that y'all are, y'all actually flat. What it is? When they come through the concrete. You know, like vines go through the concrete. You know what I'm saying? Sprouting up weeds. You know what I'm saying? You sprout through the concrete. You feel what I'm saying? Knowing that you was inspiration. You was motivating. Y'all motivate me to keep doing the videos. Y'all motivate me to keep going hard. Y'all motivate me to keep, you know what I'm saying, getting y'all that message. Understand and keep enlightening y'all as we lighten each other. Iron sharpen iron. Remember, y'all already know how to do it. Iron sharpen iron. But until next time, y'all not tuned to that Red's Gonna Get. I'm your host, Sabato Pooh Man, brought to you by Touch Our Family, Criminal Riders ENT. What it do, G? And if the Lord's will, we'll be back with another one.